Tell me words don't matter. Tell me words don't matter. Tell me words don't matter.
I don't think that my church is actually particularly controversial.
Did I ever hear him make remarks that could be considered controversial while I sat in the church? Yes.
Don't tell me words don't matter.
I'm very proud of my Christianity, and it sustains me, and it's part of what motivates me to get involved in public service. What I don't think is appropriate as a public servant is for me to assume my faith is absolute.
I think that answer is typical. When it really comes down to it, though Senator Obama professes faith when it's convenient to get votes, at the hard points where that faith must be followed and explained to folks and stood up for and witnessed to, as folks who were martyrs in the early church said, he then pleads separation of church and state.
When you've got FiOS Quantum Internet, you get it. That feeling only 100% fiber optics can deliver. And no matter how many more devices you get that need more from your internet, you know you...
Over Obama's recent speech as to what he would do in Pakistan as far as going after Al-Qaeda. Let's watch the disagreement in the...
I'm glad that Can I jump in here? Because, again, the clock is ticking, and that leads to a question about this monstrous federal deficit. Is it a problem? Is it a threat to the future of America's children, or is it not a problem? Senator Obama?
I think it's an enormous problem.
And what are you going to do specifically to cut it or to raise, either to stop spending or to raise revenues?
I think it is an enormous problem. This has been the most fiscally irresponsible administration in certainly my memory. We have gone from trillion-dollar surpluses to trillion-dollar deficits in the blink of an eye. Not all of those costs are the fault of the administration. Obviously, 9/11 occurred,
Generations from now, we will be able to look back and tell our children that this was the moment when we began to provide care for the sick and good jobs for the jobless. This was the moment when the line of the nation began to slow and our planet began to heal. This was the...
Look at overseas. Get the iced coffee. Yummy.
Our number one focus in 2010. That's why our administration remains focused every single day on pushing this economy.
I was thinking back in 2003.
In innovation.
When all the Congress voted.
I
was wondering, do you think maybe George Bush was set up or something? I just never ever understood it because I watched it. That's why I don't understand it, because everyone, liberals, Republicans, Democrats alike, libertarians, whatever you have there, they all said, yes, there's weapons of mass destruction. And this is from our best intelligence known at the time. So, I know that's the one thing they have on Bush. You know, you killed 5,000 people, Americans, and, well, I don't know. We've seen the vote. They went at it for a while. They gave him the power, authority to do so. They didn't have to. They did. And that was a tough decision to make. But if they didn't make the right one, it'd be more devastating. Because if they had weapons of mass destruction, who knows? It's Pink Floyd.
The president has
Anyway, we're here in today, the here and now, on the West One Country AM. Get her on radio. Next question.
She doesn't know. That's why she asked.
She does know.
I don't.
She does not know. She just said she doesn't know. I don't know.
That's what I call it, Christy. Go ahead. We didn't schedule. You know, we didn't organize the conference. It was a very appropriate place to have that conversation.
Tel Aviv or Jerusalem? president, I'm going to make it impossible for congressmen or lobbyists to slip pork barrel projects or corporate welfare into laws when no one's looking.
Do you know your blood type?
Because when I'm president, meetings where laws are written will be more open to the public, no more secrecy.
Jimmy, how happy are
That's
folks
the
who save
commitment I make
hundreds of
to you
dollars
as
for Jenna
president.
Geico?
When there's a bill that ends up on my desk as president,
Get
you,
happy.
the public, will have 5 days to look online and find out what's in it before I sign it. When there are meetings between lobbyists and a government agency, we'll put as many of those meetings as possible online for every American to watch. When there's a tax bill being debated in Congress, you will know the names of the corporations that would benefit and how much money they...
What do you think the President Obama suggested might be a response for
President Obama, I voted for but I didn't realize what I was getting into. If you've never been to the moon, you can't issue policy about the moon. You have no idea what it's like on the moon. For a president to be sitting in Washington, D.C. and saying, go back to your 67 borders in Israel, how about you live there, try to defend an indefensible border 9 miles wide. On one side, you've got hundreds of millions of people who hate your guts. On the other side, you've got the Mediterranean.
I don't get hassled. And I went through that period where I actually couldn't go anywhere. And so now it's like heaven. I can go and eat. We go and eat. We go to the movies. We go wherever we want.
When you grow up,
John Lennon
you
was
find
walking
out
down the
that
street on the west side of New York last night between 10 and 11 o'clock Eastern Time when he was shot down by an assailant. He is dead tonight in a senseless and terrible, terrible moment. The interview that you just saw, the portion of that interview, was first recorded here in New York at the NBC studios.